Get your house in order. Oh, do it today. Get your house in order. Oh, do it right away. It's an old song, but it had a lot of meaning. Remember, when we are walking into God's house or our own house, God establishes a perfect order, and that order cannot be disobeyed, and everything stays up strong and has a solid foundation. So, what is God's order for his church and the home, the personal homes of an individual? God's order is God first, then Christ, then man, then wife, then children. That is God's order. God's order is God, Christ, man, woman, children. Now, we can't do things out of order, because if we do things out of order, it is not God's order. And we can't expect the full and complete promise from God if we're doing things out of the order that he has designed for us. If we try to get to God without first going to Christ, the Bible made plain and simple. It says no man can get to the Father except you go through Christ first. So if you're trying to get to God without going through Christ, then you're out of order. Now, if a woman wants to get to Christ, she first have to get with the godly man. This is the reason why the Bible was written by men and composed by men. God gave the word directly to godly men, and these godly men shared it with their households, shared it with their church. Now, let's go down to the children. The children cannot go around mama or go around parents and do things outside of the will of God's order and think that they're going to receive a blessing. The Bible says that children, honor your mother and father, esteem them higher than yourselves, because that is their rightful place. But honor your mother and father, that your years be long upon the earth. So we have to have a perfect order, and that is God's order. And when we do things out of order, we're going to get chaos. We're going to get division. We're going to get fights. So we got to do it God's way. Remember, it is God, Christ, man, woman, children.